All right, Camron. You guys know who Camron is? Camron is an American rapper. I guess you can call him that. Camron is an American rapper. His real name's Camron. How do you pronounce this last name? They just call him Camron. Okay, an American rapper. He was also part of the Dipset. Wow, he's 48 years old. I didn't realize. That's an old man. That's a seasoned man. And you would think maybe we can get some better what do you call it, some better ideas, wisdom from this kind of people. But hey, if they didn't learn it, this is Cameron on the screen in case you're wondering. If they didn't learn it, how are they gonna learn it? If nobody taught them, how are they gonna learn it? But Cameron blew it. Another opportunity lost over this Diddy issue. Let's get into it. Mara says, I'm waiting for charges and names. Jesus. Anyway, let me play this video for you. This is another thing that we can learn real quick, especially for you gentlemen. Listen to this carefully.
Invited me on the show to talk about what's going on with Diddy and all that, and then all
right, so before
I'm
that,
gonna give you the
let's go. This is the original video right here.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
Just in case you didn't hear that, this young lady is asking him, like, say, about what's going on in the industry. Is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated artists? Okay, again, the story is that Diddy has been caught red-handed beating up a woman in the hallway, a woman who was his woman. Okay, and there's no society in the world where that's tolerated. I don't know why men are going to argue with their destiny with regards to that. I don't understand it, but let's just leave that alone. Another lesson for another day. But they're asking this young 48 years old man, say, is there a known, he's on the show on CNN. He's on CNN, okay? All right, let's keep going.
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this sports college. I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace said the Biggie. I don't really know.
He said he's going to go off what Mace said. He's going to go off of what Mace said. Mace is another rapper who was signed to Diddy, right? Okay, so he's going off of what Mace said.
Like Mace no puff. So I appreciate what Mace said, and of course that's my brother. So if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really.
He appreciate what Mace said. If he felt that way, he felt that way. Okay, so the Puff Daddy story we just covered where he was snitching on himself. Okay, I'm not going to say this guy is snitching on himself. I don't know what he does in his personal life. But this is a repetition of the same behavior in 2024, essentially. Okay, all right. There's a crisis in the industry. Okay, a man that everybody looked up to, including Nigerian men, right, has been caught red-handed in bad behavior. His hands was in the jar. He was stealing meat. Okay, he was caught red-handed. It was bad behavior. He was beating up his own woman. Right, and they ask you a question around it, and this is what he's saying. He hasn't said anything bad yet. Okay, but just look at the body language thus far. Okay, you look at the young lady that's asking him a question. She's maintaining a certain posture here. Gentlemen, it's just bad. We can't have women. Come on, it's just we can't have them having more self-control than us. Okay, I'm not gonna accept that for us. We can't have women having better self-control than us. I'm not saying in general. I'm saying we need to have those kind of cases reduced all the way down to almost zero. That's why I'm here, so we can have this conversation. Okay, let's keep going.
Tough move or anything like that. Mace made no better than me because he was signed to Puff. I wasn't. But my show does come on at 8 a.m.
He said he was signed to Puff, but my show comes on at 9 a.m. Blah, 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 blah. I don't watch his show. I don't think I will watch his show. I'm not interested in whatever they're talking about. But it doesn't matter. They have a bunch of people that watch their show. They're influencing a ton of people, like a whole lot of people, right? So he went on straight to advertise his show. And guess what? How the universe works. Nobody cares. No one cares.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. I don't. I don't care.
Nobody cares about his show. No one cares. But we're gonna let him finish though. You know, like Kanye said to, what was it, Taylor Swift? We're gonna let him finish though. I'm gonna let you finish though, but
It's cool. It is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. And I might get some more information out of Mace from there, but for me to tell you how tough acting all that, I don't know. I'm not going to sign.
Yeah. What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people.
this ladies, gentlemen, I'm sorry to tell you, they're smarter than you. So as soon as you say that's all I'm gonna say about it, guess what they do? They double down because they're trained professionally to do exactly that. You're sitting on her show, right? So she's doubling down. Let's listen.
Pointed out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
She went on to, let's continue.
If there weren't a lot of people protecting him, do you think that's the case?
Do you think that's the case? In fact, let's flip this on the other hand. That's an open-ended question. It's a fantastic way to to lead a conversation, to lead, to influence, to literally seduce a person. It's a fantastic way, okay? It's either, well, they're influenced one way or the other. Now, obviously, this is not the type of person you want to be influencing, but he's influenced either way. Open-ended questions. She says what she wants to say. She's kind of driving you in that direction that she wants you to go. And then she said, do you think that's the case? Right? Let's see what he's gonna say.
Who's the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting
He flipped. He said, who's the talent agent for this joint?
around watching what Diddy do?
He said, I don't think you guys could hear it very well. Do you think I'm sitting around wondering what Diddy is doing?
I didn't know this was
He's upset. He lost his cool.
a joint that was like,
He lost his frame.
yo, who booked me for this joint?
Yo, who booked me for this joint? Who is sitting in the room with you? Who booked you for the joint?
All right.
I don't be sitting there watching Diddy and all that. Yeah,
Thanks for joining us.
The young lady is like, okay, camera, thanks for joining us. Bad look, gentlemen. Not good. Not good. I'm going to explain it. It's not good.
Thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
He was kicked off the screen before he finished saying, thanks for having me. He was quite upset. He was quite upset. Now, we're still talking. We're still talking. There's somewhere I'm going here with this. Let me see what you guys said so far. Chiye, welcome. Mara said it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Why is it, Fimka says, why is he drinking Chekpe on CNN Bikonu? These people should learn interview etiquette. Only water in a clear glass, right? Again, when you say things like that, they're like, I beg, I don't need stuff like that, because there's something that's telling them. Gen Z does that a lot. They think they're wiser than the people that say, hey, clear water, a clear glass, you sit down, you're ready, you're professional, because you never know where opportunities are coming from. This is why they never elevate. When they elevate, it's very easy to pull them down from wherever they are. Who is them? Black men all across the board. All of them are either continental Africa or you are in the Western world. It's the same behavior I am noticing that needs to be checked. You're not wiser than the people that have certain etiquettes, behavioral standards in certain places. You're not better than people that say you wear suits. You're not going to be Mark Zuckerberg. There's a 1 out of about, 2 billion chance that you will ever be Mark Zuckerberg, so you can wear t-shirts to work anytime you want. It's highly unlikely it to happen. You know, when he started in his garage a long time ago, long before you found out about him. We have to check this kind of things. You can, what was that about? What was that? That was just nasty. What was this about?
Is there,
What was that?
is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his...
Why are you already hearing her and you knew? You cannot tell me you didn't know you were on CNN and you're drinking that. What the hell was that? I'm not talking to Camron. I'm talking to all the Camrons in the world. You think you're wiser than the people that don't do that, because there's no way he didn't know. So he's gonna say, "Excuse me," and blah 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 blah. What are you talking about?
Artists.
So I'm going.
That's sad. But anyway, you know, when they finish this kind of behavior, it's never enough. After they get dragged, because social media is like the universe. It will drag you. It is what it is. You just end up in explaining.
Explain, because no evidence.
You just end up having to explain yourself.
They didn't watch. I'm gonna give you the. Yeah, no, they invited me on the show to talk about what's going on with Diddy and all that. And then my thing about it was, Mace, that they didn't invite me on to say about how successful our show is or the positive stuff we do in the community, how every day, 5 days a week, Mace talks to kids on a Zoom call. Mace doesn't even promote this. I'm gonna promote this for Mace, is that every day at 5 o'clock, it don't matter what's going on, what's happening, where he's at. It could be money involved, it could be a photo shoot, it could be whatever. He stops what he's doing to talk to kids around the world about being positive and doing what they believe in and so on and so forth. And to the point where, you know, one day he was at my house and he told me, Cam, you can't make no noise. Don't come in. I'm not playing with you. Like, that's how serious, no, but seriously, that's how serious he takes what he does. And we do all these positive things. And you call me on CNN for the bullshit. Yeah, no, they invited me on the show to talk about bullshit. That's just what's going to happen. So we got some free promo. I teased the Pink Horsepower. They tried to bring up when Mace bought me the Biggie instead of Puff, and I said, yeah, if you seen it, what you asking me about it for? Like, it was self-explanatory. So I got us some free promo. I didn't get the shout out to Dipset tour. Make sure you go online. Yeah, I just felt that you tried to use me, pause, to whatever Diddy going through to down him. And listen, the video, I don't support it. I don't believe in domestic violence.
Too late.
Anything that has to do with being a pedophile. I don't believe in sex trafficking.
Too late.
I think what I seen the video was egregious, and the charges, no, they're really up. Oh wait, but I said what I said. I gave a disclaimer at the beginning. Then we got on the commercial. That was that. That was that. So that's how that went yesterday, man. I don't know why they. I'm gonna give you the bull. They didn't watch 60 Minutes. They didn't watch Bill O'Reilly. This is what I do on them joints, boys. Y'all keep inviting me up to Fox, CNN.
Anyway, so there you go. So it's too late. You will CNN. Your podcast will never be as big as CNN. You might say it's not a big deal. Well, the greatest people in the world understand attention, and they also understand opportunities. And sometimes opportunities will show up in very weird ways. That's why they said always be prepared. That's why they say always be prepared. Opportunities can show up anytime, in any way. You have to be prepared to flip it. Oftentimes, opportunities will show up in the form of crisis, in the form of conflict, in the form of the very uncomfortable change that we all have to endure sometimes. And the idea is that hopefully you're prepared to flip it without getting upset, without throwing up the tables and showing your ass. D-Love says so many things in this video. 1, the way he disrespected the black woman on TV. 2, so unprofessional acting like that on CNN. 2, 3, no empathy for the victims he was given pro Diddy. Like I said, you know, your body language, our body language speaks more than 80% of really what we're saying. You cannot argue with your destiny. That's the reality. You have to be prepared to learn how to behave in public. It's not what you say, it's how you said it. That has always been that way. No, it's not just Gen Z generation. It's always been that way. And it's going to continue to be that way. And you will collect. For that short period of time you have opportunities, that short window, you will collect if you argue with your destiny. This is real. Yeah. So he missed out an opportunity. I guess somebody corrected him. He's trying to correct it on his podcast. It's too late. You need to now go back and be prepared for next time. That next time is not going to warn you before it shows up. It's going to trigger you. That opportunity is going to trigger you. It's going to make you uncomfortable. That's why we ask you to learn this stuff before it happens. That's another opportunity lost. What would have happened? What's the worst that can happen? You're going to lose your street credibility by saying, that's a fantastic question. It's very sad. What I saw, it was egregious. No one should ever find themselves in a position where they are a victim in that way. And gentlemen, we definitely need to do better. If you said that, what's the worst that can happen? Do you think that young lady might at some point ask you, what else are you up to these days? Wait, no, she might double down and ask you more questions to trigger you. Maybe she already knew what reputation. They already know who you're. I was hearing, who was it that I was hearing? Like, some guy called O'Shea Dick Jackson. Like, you know what you're going to get. No, you shouldn't be that predictable. That is extremely anti-seductive if you're just that predictable. That's weird. No, it's not that weird. Most people are like that, but you need to elevate above that, right? Why are you so predictable? You want to go on TV and act like a gangster at 48? Really? Really? What do you get from that? I don't understand. I get it when you're 24, but at 48? Like, come on, man. Anyway. Film guy said, thank you for calling the race out. I didn't want to say it with my mouth. I generally don't do that, but no, black men, we need to do better. Ola, are you saying black men should be fake and act westernized? No, I think black men are failing at packaging. Black men need to understand that you have to package yourself. You need to package yourself. How you dress is how you're going to be addressed. This is point blank period. No, people are going to read the book of the cover. You guys helped me pick this cover, remember? You helped me pick this cover? Anybody remember this? No, they're going to judge the book by the cover. That's just reality. Don't judge the book by the cover. I never say that to anybody because that's precisely exactly what they're going to do. Judge the book by the cover. That's the reality. Even myself go explain tire now. Or you don't tell CNN what to talk about. Be ready for any question. Be ready. You can even go as far as or as little as I reserve my comment. No, you can I reserve my comment. That's even too long. No comment. No comment. That's okay. You're not wiser than people that do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You just want to tell the truth. You call it. They invited you because you give context as a former artist. Yeah. Just give an opinion or no comment. Better to have an opinion on something so egregious. It's better to just make a stand and say, I don't support what I saw in that video. It was I was heartbroken watching that video. If you say that it's too much, or they brought you there to talk about Diddy. Exactly, because Diddy was trendy. That's exactly what you need to be talking about. What else would you want to talk about to promote the nonsense you want to promote? Yeah. Shameful. MOP is saying what Steve Harvey said. You have to do what you have to do to eventually do what you don't want to do later. Grow first to dictate the pace. Yeah. Hence the example I gave earlier, Mark Zuckerberg. We're running on his platform right now, like billions of other people. Like he's earned that. He can wear t-shirts to work. He can, even at that, he still can wear pata too on the street. They will arrest him. Like, what is wrong with this guy? Nobody gets to set the rules all the way like that. So no, we should not just because I just feel like it. Let me just wear pata. No, that's not how life works. Yeah, I gave an extreme example because that's essentially what you're trying to do. You have to know where you are in society and then move according to the rules of engagement, social intelligence. Chidima said, I'm being sarcastic, speaking for certain brotherhood, aka traditional red pill men. I knew it. Why did he agree to grow? Because he wanted to just go and promote without paying his due. You have to pay your due. Have an opinion. It's a show. You're coming on there as a commentator. You make your opinion or say no comment. That's interesting. Flip it back on them. It's not even a crime if you ask them questions. An open-ended question. It demonstrates how well you're prepared. It demonstrates your leadership skills. He's older than Outcast. Wow. Yeah, he's an old man. Yep. I mean, older man. Older man. But anyway, that's Camron right now. Let me know what your thoughts are about that. I just thought it was an opportunity for us to learn. That was an opportunity missed. That was an opportunity missed. Opportunity will come in the form of crisis a lot of times in life. It will come in the form of triggers. Uncomfortable. Just imagine if they were giving opportunities away and it's all comfortable. There's no competition. There's nobody winning. Everybody is essentially a loser. Unfortunately, the reality about life is that some people are losers and some people are winners. That's just the way it works. All right. So yes, he blew it. He blew it, in my opinion. Let me know what your opinions are in the comments and the chat if you're watching this as a replay later on. And I'll be right back.